And so as we've been having this conversation for a year now with the county of Sonoma, today we have Mr. Jimenez Mejia, I'm sorry, Marcos Mejia, who's here to talk to us and update us today in regards to what's going on. Again, we have some good news, it sounds like. So welcome to the show, Lideres del Futuro here on KBBF. And if you can update us on everything that is going on out there with COVID and the vaccine.
With pleasure, Rafael, and thank you for having me in your show. So we are about to pass to the next tier, the yellow tier, which is the last in our journey in the blueprint towards reopening the economy. This is our first week where all three indicators are below 2%, which is what qualifies us for between 0 and 2%. That's what makes the yellow tier. This is referring to the number of cases for every 100,000 people in the county, and the general positivity in the test, and for the lowest quartiles too. So for every 100,000 cases now, the indicators are pointing 1.9 new cases for every 100,000. So that is telling us now that the virus is minimally spread all throughout the county. That's great news. If we can continue with these records for this current week, by May 12th, the next week, we will be officially in the yellow tier. That means that that's going to open even wider the capacity of venues to receive people who has been fully vaccinated and not vaccinated as well, to keep moving the economy. But not also that, you know, it's going back to the schools too, with more capacity, with more trust that things are going to be safe and fine, and also doing more social activities like concerts or large gatherings. All of that is going to be possible in the yellow tier, and that's going to be a short period too if we continue on this good route, because by June 15, as you know, it's indicated that the blueprint ends according to our governor, and that's going to happen provided that we continue having these levels of low spread of the virus. But to get there, we need to have in mind that we need to continue wearing our mask, we need to continue testing and practicing social distancing. Another big landmark, that milestone that we have achieved, is that as of yesterday, more than 200,000 persons in the county have been fully vaccinated. So that's remarkable. And if we add to that the persons that have received only one dose of the 2 doses in the series of vaccination, that sets us at 67% of the county has received at the minimum 1 dose. So that altogether is more than half of the county already vaccinated, and that's a goal that is ahead of the national mark for the 4th of July of the 70%. We are already at 67, and the mark is 70% by the 4th of July. So that's a great achievement too. However, in our community in which we focus, the Latinx community, the vaccination index is still very low at 20% only. And we are working together with community-based organizations to bump up those numbers as much as we can, doing community outreach and focusing in different groups. In our case, we have been sponsoring special clinics where people can get their vaccines with the minimum problems, like for instance, accessibility. We are not requiring IDs. People can get the vaccine just as a walk-in. They don't have to make the appointments, and there are different places to do that. So there is an array of options now. The vaccine is available. We have now more vaccine to offer than in the past. And now the problem is that people is not attending their appointments. We also know that a lot of people is missing their appointments. They only take the first appointment, but they don't go for the second appointment. So that's a concern that we have. We are running surveys with the community directly to the community centers all throughout the county, north, south, west, and east. We are in contact with all these organizations. And there are two special clinics. One is in La Luz Center in Sonoma that is open Tuesdays and Thursdays from 12 p.m. to 7 p.m. with an extended schedule, so people that is working can go after work, or they can also go over there in Sonoma on Sundays between 12 p.m. and 3 p.m. If they have any questions, they can call 707-939-6070 or 707-938-5131. The other one is in Roseland, in Santa Rosa. That is located in 779 of Sebastopol Road. That's the Roseland Library. And that is open from Tuesdays through Fridays from 9 a.m. to 6 p.m. And it's also open on Saturdays from 10 a.m. to 3 p.m. Like I was mentioning before, walk-ins are welcome. No need for appointments, no need for IDs. There's these special clinics, but they also can call their doctor to dissipate all those questions, all that hesitancy, all those doubts, all those comments that they hear here and there, to exchange that for official information from someone who is well versed in science and in medicine, like your doctor. So talk to your doctor about the questions that you have about vaccination that is making you hesitant to obtain your vaccine. That's a good way. Another option is to obtain your vaccination through the different pharmacies all throughout the county, or to check our website, socoemergency.org. And if for whatever reason you don't have access to internet, you can call 707-565-4701. And lastly, you can do it online, the traditional website, that's the official website for the state in general, myturn.ca.gov. Talking about outreach, we are also working to reach those people that are disabled for whatever reason, and they cannot leave their home, they're homebound because of this condition, and they cannot get to the clinics for their vaccines. All they have to do is call us, and we will bring the vaccine to your house. Call us at 707-565-4667. Again, 707-565-4667 to make your appointment. And then lastly, there are going to be now clinics that are focusing on the teenagers. As you know, Rafael, the eligible age for getting vaccinated as of today is still 16 years of age, so 16 years and older. And so for the youth that is interested in getting their vaccine, this coming Saturday, May 8th, there's going to be a clinic directed for them, specialized for them, and that is going to be in the school L.C. Allen in Santa Rosa, May 8th, this Saturday from 2 p.m. to 6 p.m. And there's another one in Sonoma Valley High School this coming Wednesday, May 12th, from 3 to 7. There's also the possibility to be just walk-ins. They don't have to make appointments, but they can call these schools in case that they need to ask any questions. If the minors are 16 or 17, they're not yet 18, they have to have a permit that needs to be signed by their parents or their tutors. So as you can see, there is an array of options. And what we're looking forward is that people get vaccinated. We're going to be very focused working with community organizations in vaccination hesitancy, trying to dissipate questions. We understand that it's overwhelming, the amount of information and the amount of disinformation that both of them circulate around getting vaccinated. But the progress is amazing. You know, I'm very happy to share with you that 67% of the population of the county has at least one shot of vaccines. So that's encouraging. That is going to get us closer to go back to living the way that we were living 13 months ago. Imagine that. I had my first gathering with people. I'm fully vaccinated now, and my first gathering with 10 people during the weekend, family and friends, and it was the weirdest thing for all of us. Mm-hmm. It felt weird that we haven't done this for a long time. It was strange. We were afraid, but at the same time, we were really wanting to give each other a hug after not seeing each other for so long. So it's so worth it. My invitation for all of you is that you get vaccinated. We have been working hard together for you. Now we need you to do your part and get vaccinated. You count on us. We want to know if we count on you.
Definitely. Definitely. Thank you for that information, and just reminding the thing that it's really, really important for the youth. Again, take your parent over to Elsie Allen High School gymnasium on Saturday, May 8th from 2 p.m. until 6 p.m. And on Wednesday over there for people in the area of Sonoma Valley High School gym. Also, again, that's on Wednesday, May 12th from 3 p.m. to 7 p.m. So if you're going to school, you just stay after school, have your parent come over, sign the paperwork. And for those in Santa Rosa, it can be any student who is 16-year-old or older. Again, go to Elsie Allen High School on Saturday from 2 p.m. until 6 p.m. And there's all the other locations, but this is specifically targeting the youth. And with that, I want to thank you, Senor Mejia, for taking the time and being with us once again. And I look forward to maybe celebrating next week that we will be in the yellow tier, that more vaccines maybe are coming in, maybe that 12-year-olds and older may be starting to get vaccinated. So thanks again for your time. Thanks for your dedication. And I look forward to our next dialogue.
Thank you very much, Rafael, and thank you for the part that you are doing serving the community by making available all this information for large groups of people. That's the way that we help each other. Thank you very much, and I will be seeing you next week.
Definitely. Take care.
Thank you. Bye.
Bye-bye.